This talk about destiny. Because why? I am frustrated so much. I'm fed up of hearing people talk about destiny. If it's our destiny, it'll happen. If it's my destiny, it's good. Oh, it's destiny, it's not going to happen. Everyone is blaming bloody destiny. Poor destiny. If destiny was a real person, I'd really feel bad for them. Because it gets all the blame. And it does really good work, you know. Except everyone is blaming destiny, using destiny as the scapegoat. Listen, destiny is very simple. Destiny makes things happen. The rest is up to you. Destiny brings the winning lotto ticket blowing in your path. The rest is for you to grab the ticket, take it to the office, cash it in, get your check. Why is everyone using destiny as an excuse, as a scapegoat? Nobody wants to put in effort. Nobody wants to take the risk. Somebody in poverty says, oh, it's my destiny to be poor. How come there were all these opportunities for you to get a job, to save money, to buy a house, to buy property, to invest? So many opportunities. Yeah, but it's not my destiny. What is this? You know what? Anyone who says, sorry, a lot of you are going to fall under this category. Anybody who says destiny, it's not my destiny to whatever. Find the perfect partner, have the money, have the job, be rich, live in a different place, travel the world, whatever it is. Anybody who says it's not my destiny, for whatever, is saying I'm a lazy person who's not willing to take risk and put in effort. That's what you said. Really, this is what you just said. Whenever you use destiny as an excuse. All right? So, if you will view destiny in that way, you will discover a lot more about yourself. That destiny merely is the courier, the delivery person that is bringing you the package to which you need to open up. Now, that's you, okay. Now here's where it pisses me off the most. One friend of mine in another country, other than where I live, said she's sending me Christmas present. A box with a whole bunch of little things I might like that I can't get in my country because of where she is living. She can get it. And I used to live there. She thought you might like it. So she said, I'm sending you a Christmas present with all these yummies. I said, okay. So it's my destiny to get this little package, right? Problem is, she put it in a box in the car. And I think at this point we're about 4 years ago. I never got the package. It was a Christmas present, right? That's December. The following April, she said, you know, I still have that box in the car that I was going to send you for Christmas. So what's the point? It may be your destiny for something to happen, but it requires somebody else to participate. So you'll miss out on your destiny because somebody else is forgetful, lazy, whatever. Didn't do their part in your destiny. So what I'm trying to say is, how many other people's destiny are you messing up? Destiny requires two people to do things sometimes, or maybe more than two people. When we are given freedom of choice, when we are given freedom, basically, in other words, we're not living in ancient Rome where you're a slave and you have no freedom. Or, America, or, well, basically the entire British Empire time, because they would go and grab slaves from one country and put them to work in another country. We're out of slavery now, most of us. So what does that mean? It means you have responsibility now. If you're a slave, you will do what you're told. And if you do not do something that you were not told to do, it's not your problem. It's your master's problem, because you will only do what your master told you to do. But now that you have freedom and you are no longer a slave, it is your fault. It is your problem to be responsible. So you've got two things here. Your destiny for your life, yourself, by not taking the opportunities that are brought to you, and then other people's destinies that you're messing up because you are not delivering on your part, because you're using destiny as an excuse or whatever the reason is. So when you're being an incompetent, lazy, irresponsible person, you need to think about how many people's destinies are you ruining. For example, it was my destiny to take a trip to Bhutan in March or April, it was, whatever. For example, okay? And you have to prepay this a few months in advance. My bank messed it up. They didn't follow the instructions. The wire got lost. It took over a month before they found the money to send the payment, but then it was too late. So I couldn't make the trip then. I make the trip in October. It was the next time I could go. Now you can say it's my destiny that I should not have gone in April and I will go in October. That's very nice. But how do I know that destiny wasn't that for me to go in April because the perfect woman, my soulmate, was also going in April and I would have met her then? It's a possibility, you know. Concepts. I'm just trying to give you concepts to understand the importance of acting on events and opportunities and being responsible. And the power humans have to mess up not only your own destiny, but other people's destiny as well. And that you use destiny as an excuse to be lazy or incompetent. So really, this lecture is about understanding destiny and responsibility, and that we are each the creators of our own and other people's destiny based on our actions. Now, of course, we don't know what, first of all, if destiny is true. In other words, is it true that every event in your life is already predetermined? We can never know that. But we can know that our actions alter the events in our life and other people's life. This, for sure, you can accept. So, what I'm saying here today is be very aware and cautious of your actions, and are you being a responsible person? Because if you are playing Pokemon and driving, or texting and driving, and you have a car accident, you have just altered the destiny of the person you hit. There's a movie called Me Before You. Beautiful movie, very touching. It's about a fellow who was like, the perfect life, handsome, young, rich, brilliant, great career. Perfect guy, right? With his perfect, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous girlfriend and so on. And they're in their 20s or something. And he's a master athlete at everything. And he's like, perfect, all this, right? It's movies. Anyhow, he's going to work one day and he gets hit by a motorcycle while he's walking across the road, and he becomes paralyzed from the neck down, paraplegic. So, of course, his girlfriend leaves him, and obviously everything is lost for him, and his life is destroyed. Why? Because some guy on a motorcycle wasn't paying attention where he was going, and he hit this poor pedestrian. So, are you texting and driving, Pokemoning and driving, and hitting somebody? Are you injuring them? Are you ruining their chances for a healthy, happy life? Or are you simply causing them financial loss by damaging their car? You're certainly taking hours or days out of their life because they now have to go through the waste of time to get their car repaired, and then they don't have a car while it's in the shop perhaps. Really, are you taking responsibility for how many other people's destiny you are messing up potentially? As I say, we cannot be sure without doubt about destiny and so on, about what's meant to be. So, since we cannot be sure, let us at least pay such close attention to every action, every moment of our life, such that we do not potentially alter someone's good destiny and make it a bad one. Or, make trouble for people. So if you want to be lazy and stupid and avoid and miss out opportunities in your life, your choice. You're stupid. In my opinion, of course. In your opinion too, right? It's like, shit, why didn't I pick up that lotto ticket? Boy, that was dumb. Okay? So if you want to be stupid and mess up your life using destiny as your excuse, good, your privilege. But how many other people, like if it's your destiny to be with this perfect soulmate, right? And you meet once, randomly, and then you say, if it's our destiny to be together, we'll meet again. And you're stupid because it isn't, that was your destiny. You've met, grab the opportunity, but you want to say, no, second time, then it's really destiny. And you've messed up your life, but what about that other person? You were their soulmate. And now that poor person is going to have a life alone or with unhappy relationships because you used the excuse of destiny because you didn't have the courage to take the chance and grab that opportunity because you want to stick to your fears and go slowly in relationships or whatever the case may be. I'm just using this as an example because, my nickname, Dr. Love, I hear so many relationship issues. Everyone is so much trouble and difficult finding a good relationship. And yet, so many have had great opportunities that they let go because they're waiting for destiny to give them a sign. Shit, what do you want, right? And it's not just your life you're messing up, it's somebody else's. That's why it is so important to realize that destiny is not a hammer hitting you on the head. It is subtle events that you need to be conscious and aware of and grab and take immediate action on despite your fears, inhibitions, reluctance, or particular conventions of what my culture does or how I'm supposed to behave in any way, right? Not just relationships, but about jobs or opportunities or anything at all, really. Okay, so stop using destiny as an excuse. It's a very subtle activity or action that you need to grab and move on because of the repercussions and responsibility you have to everyone else on the planet that will be affected by your decisions. Okay, so think about that when you're using destiny as your excuse. Okay, any question? You have a question? No question this time. Okay, bye-bye.